Hey there, my mystical magical creatures and my creatures of the night. Welcome to another TBD. It's Wednesday, doing this for a Thursday explosion. Yeah. So today's TBD isn't gonna come from a book, but it was actually kind of a flashback that I had when I was on the train. So I wrote the flashback down in my phone. Technology, isn't it amazing? So let's look at that. This TBT is coming from middle school, and middle school was a weird time for me. I was kind of just going through the motions and just doing normal stuff. I went to probably one of the most ghettoest middle schools of my area at the time, and we had things like Freshman Friday and fights with other schools, and there was the Bloods and the Crips, and it was just a mess. And now I think it's a charter school. It has like a bunch of different schools in it now. So yeah, here we go. I remember a day in my middle school, the school had auditions for the school choir, and I thought I could join since I was already a member of the church choir. I remember they played a beat for us to be using our knuckles and the rest of our hand to make the beat on the table. You know, that what people call it, or whatever. I don't have a table to do that on. Anyway, yeah. So, we each took turns, and when it was finally my turn, I messed up. I missed the last beat and got penalized by everyone in the room. You know how everyone is just like looking at you like, she's tone deaf. She can't do anything right. I remember your faces. I remember you. Anyway, I got penalized by everyone in the whole room, you know, whatever. I already knew in my mind that I had already failed the first part of the practice. My life is over, is basically what I was thinking at the time. And the second part was to actually sing in front of everyone. I wasn't prepared, because they really just like came in the classroom in the middle of like our most boringest class ever and was like, hey, who wants to audition to be in the school choir? And that's just how that's how they did it. So it was kind of like a surprise thing. I picked a song that I knew I could sing and stuck with it. At church, everyone loved when I sung. You know, church people was like, oh, she's so talented. So I thought school would be no different. I decided to sing To the Left by Beyonce because it was, at the time, the only song I knew confidently every word to. And it's not like it was my favorite song or anything. It was just a song I knew how to sing. That's it. When I sang in front of my classmates, I was nervous, just like everyone else, but in the middle of the song, my voice cracked. I did that whole like mouth squeak thing where it kind of hurts your ears a little. I did that, and everyone started giggling, and I was embarrassed and could hardly continue, but I did because I'm boiled like that. And when the song was over, everyone clapped. And I felt a little better, but not very confident in my singing voice like I was in the beginning. Yeah. I was already a dancer in my after school program, because you know I did like modern tap and jazz after school on Saturdays and stuff like that. And you know, I thought singing would have been a good choice to add on to that, you know, expand my horizons along the way. Maybe I'd grow up to be like a singing dancer or something like that. I don't know. I could have been like Lindsey Sterling at this point. Shame. But I thought singing would have been a good choice. If you can believe this, I didn't make the choir. I mean, they left out. They didn't know. They weren't ready for all of this, okay? Okay, they weren't ready. They couldn't handle what I had. Okay, they didn't know how to work with me because I was too, like, on a whole nother level. Yeah. One of the girls from my classes also went to the audition, and I didn't like her and she didn't like me. But I didn't like her because she didn't like me, if that makes sense. She didn't like me, so I didn't like her not liking me. Okay? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna put it. So, I don't even know why she didn't like me. But anyway, apparently she thought her voice was so much better than mine, because she was one of the first people to laugh when my voice cracked. I was so angry inside while I was singing that song. And it's already an angry song because, you know, she's like, get the hell about my house. Beyonce's all like, get the hell about my house. I don't want you here no more. Talking about you're not irreplaceable and all that other shit. And so, when I found out that she didn't make the choir either, I was just like, you didn't make the choir? She was like, no, but it's okay, because blah blah. She gave some like excuse. I was like, because you can't sing for shit either. Yeah, in your face. If you're out there and you're watching this and you were in my middle school 7th grade class, you know who I'm talking about. Because apparently it was really apparent why she didn't like me. I can't pinpoint one reason, but I guess if I had to say anything, if I had to like list any particular reason, it probably all started when the guys in class made a list of the hottest girls throughout our class in like level of hotness, and apparently I think I was like before her, or maybe I was like right under her or something like that. I don't know. I didn't. Fuck. Do I care? No. But she cared. She cared a lot. And she saw the paper. I saw the paper when she saw the paper. And she looked up and she looked at me like, and did one of those. And I was like, Sass, what did I do? I mean, I had a body in 7th grade. I mean, my boobs came in, I had some hips. I was like a small hourglass kind of figure, which was ba-boom for 7th grade. So, I guess, of course, that's why the guys like me. I was probably most artistic in middle school, which is funny because I can't draw. I haven't been drawing recently because now I go to college and I'm a business major. We have new uses for pencils in business. What's a pencil? That's what my professor told me once. He was like, what are you writing with? I was like, it's a pencil. He was like, what are pencils? We only use pens in business. And I was like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, so that's it for this TBT. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to know when I'm working on a video or when I'm about to like update and thinking of doing other things, you can follow me on Instagram as Victorian Kisses, because that's my name. Bye bye, little creatures. Have a glorious day.